how's it going, guys? This is Davis out here with the Armed Citizens channel. We're going to be trying to do Scott Jelinski's, aka the Modern Samurai, black belt patch 25-yard drill. Now, it's a pretty easy drill to do. It's only one round. The hardest part about it is obviously the time constraint. You have a second and a half to do it for the black belt patch. That's what we'll be trying. Right now, consistently, I am at 147, 145, 155 on a bad day. So I can usually do it. It's just see how I do today, right? Elbow malfunction. Sorry about that. I'm going to go ahead and call that a mulligan for me. I'm going to go ahead and say that was a good shot. It was a 137. I'm going to take you guys up there to verify. There you go. Right on the money. So I'm going to go ahead and set back up on the camera, the tripod, and I'll explain what you need to do to be able to accomplish that. All right, guys, so if you guys saw, that's a 137. So, yep, 137. For you guys to be able to accomplish this, you really have to have your fundamentals dialed in 100%. You can't skimp on certain things and expect to get that result. It's not going to happen. So I was just making sure my mic was on. So realistically, guys, this is not very ammo consuming, time consuming drill. It's very straightforward, sorry. And literally it's super easy to do. I'm going to go ahead and set the camera on this side just so I can show you guys what I'm doing. Back here is a road, so I don't want to dry fire against the road. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry, I had to set up the camera in a different spot just because I don't want to dry fire towards the road. So I actually have the gun loaded still, so I'm going to be aiming somewhat in there's no one down there. It's a range, but I'm not going to aim it directly on my camera. So just for the safety of my camera, I'm not going to point the gun at my camera. Sorry. Well, it's a little cold out here. I'm up in the mountains right now. It's like about 35 degrees, so bear with me a little bit. So, but again, now going back to the topic at hand. How to achieve that is super easy. It's straightforward. What we're doing is exploding out the holster, dissipating energy as we're coming out, prepping the trigger at the same time, dissipate energy. As soon as your sight lands in an acceptable area, you press that shot. It seems very straightforward and it seems very easy in concept, right? I'm going to demonstrate it as slow as I can, and I'm going to crack off a couple shots in a safe area. So my camera's going to be safe. I'm going to point it that way as I'm doing it, just so you guys see. So you're going to go ahead and press your garment. Whatever grip you decide to do, whatever technique, whether it's coming from the top, exploding out, whether it's scooping it out, whether it's doing some other thing I'm not sure what you guys do. What you want to do at least is eliminate doing this. Eliminate that. Eliminate this. The whole shoulder to ear, the little boogie, the tactical boogie stuff, you got to get eliminated. Has to get out of the way. Once you can do that stuff, once you can draw efficiently without doing that stuff, then we can move on to speed. If you're trying to do all this stuff and do it fast, you're shortchanging yourself, really. Now, again, super slow, very just meticulous. It's robotic. I'm going to try to do as robotic as I can. So, garment, holster, right here. I'm marrying my hands right here. And at the same time, depending on what you run, you can run a 2011, or if you don't have manual safety, you don't have to worry about it. So here, at this point, I'm going to tuck in my elbow, marrying my hands together. My safety is already off at this point. Right now, I just haven't engaged it just because I don't have the need to do it right now. Marry, safe. If you see what I'm doing, I'm bringing the gun eye level to me. I'm not bringing the gun and trying to find the gun. Sorry, the dot. I'm bringing the dot to me, to my eye. I am left eye dominant. So when I present the gun, I already have my fighter stance. So when I present the gun, it's naturally coming up to my left eye. So, and you can do one of two things. I'm partial to one or the other sometimes. It really depends. It doesn't really affect my speed when I do it, nor do I see a hindrance or a deficiency for either or. So you can either do the raising up, or you can do the dropping down. So, or you could do a combination of hybrid both, right? Where it's presenting here. How's it going, guys? Sorry, my camera's acting up a little bit. So it's pretty cold out here. It's 35 degrees. So I guess my camera is freezing up a little bit. So I was explaining in the last little clip that when I'm bringing the gun out, right, my safety is already off at this point. Now, at this point, I'm moving my thumb up again, up, dropping my elbow in, marrying my hands, bringing the dot to my eye. And I was saying, typically there's two ways of doing it. It's your elevator or dropping the dot. Either way works. I sort of do like a hybrid version of it. It's not truly a hybrid, but it's my way of doing it, and it works best for me. So I bring it up. I bring it up as a little higher than most people and elevate it up here. And that just comes from me whenever I've done my outside the waistband holster stuff. I bring it out here. So partially it's also still due to me punching the gun out. I'm not punching the gun out. That's not what I'm doing. I'm not exploding out here, right? I'm dissipating energy as I'm coming out. But I'm explosive from here to here, explosive. And dissipate energy as I'm coming out while prepping the trigger at the same time. So I'm going to go ahead and unload just for demonstration purposes. We are safe, clear, no magazine. So at this point, right, I hear the beep, garment, defeat the garment, grab your master grip, marry your hands. For me, my safety is already off here. Depending on what I'm doing, it's either off here or it's off here. It depends on the delay of my thumb. So I'm off here, rotate my elbow or drop your elbow, whatever you want to do, inwards, right? I'm pressing the trigger. I'm prepping the trigger. So when I'm on sight, click. So we'll do it again, slow motion. defeat the garment, dominant grip, drop the elbow, marry hand, safety is off, prep and press. So that's literally all it is to it. If you want to find where your elbows meets, and I'm also doing Scott Jelinski's grip, so I don't lock out my wrist. I'm not locking them out doing this. So for me, I'm relaxed here. So that doesn't really come into effect at that distance, really. You're not managing the recoil at that distance. At that distance, you're worried about your trigger press and finding your sight quick and fast. So hope this helped you guys out. If it does, leave a like, a share, subscribe. Let me know what I can do better for you guys to help you guys become better. My end goal with this is to improve people that maybe don't have the resources to go out and get the training from Scott, from a bunch of other guys that are super high class shooters. I've taken a class with Scott and I've loved it. It's one of the best classes I've taken. It's for some people it's very cost prohibitive. It is. I'm not gonna lie. It did eat up a good bit of my savings to go take the class. I'm just a regular guy. I don't have an amazing job. It's what it is though. I had to save up, take the class, and it was worth every penny. To be honest with you, it was worth every penny. I would definitely take another class with him just to better refine what I'm doing and see if he can see some deficiencies, because he saw a lot of deficiencies in my imitation of his technique, and he helped me through them a lot. Now that's why I'm here doing 137 25-yard drills for the black belt patch standard, right? So hopefully I can take the class again and earn the black belt patch, hopefully one day, but in practice I can do them. That's what really matters at the end of the day. Would having the patch be a good little thing to have? Yeah. But having the skill set to actually do it matters more. So thank you guys. See you guys soon.